Well, tonight we have the Valrhona chocolate pate, which is made from chocolate, cream, butter, and eggs. And you need to get the ingredients ahead of time, make it the day before, and then freeze it, and it's ready to serve the next day. All right, you start with the pate by whipping the egg yolks to a ribbon. A ribbon is, you'll see the ribbon when it's done, it'll leave little marks in the yolks as it travels around. And the whites you want to whip to a soft meringue. While those are whipping, you take the melted chocolate that we melted previously and add the butter to it. When the whites are at the meringue stage, you add the sugar. Take the egg yolk ribbon, and you mix that in with the chocolate. Mix that lightly. If you mix it too much, the chocolate will get hard on you. It's just like making a souffle in a way. You take a little bit of the white just to lighten it up, and you want to fold it. If you over mix this, it'll be very, very, very hard when it's frozen, but if you do it properly, it'll be a nice, soft, mousse-like consistency. You want to keep it very light and very fluffy. Okay, and then you put it into any type of mold that you can freeze. Put it in the freezer for approximately 12 hours. And then when you take it out, you lightly heat it so that it'll pop right out. And it makes a fantastic dessert. It's very rich and very chocolatey. It's definitely for chocoholics. Okay, now we're going to make the creme anglaise for the dessert. To start with, it's best to use a fresh vanilla bean. You can use vanilla extract if you so desire. Take the vanilla bean and cut it in half. Split it apart and add it to the milk. And let it boil with the milk. In the meantime, stir the egg yolks with the sugar. And whip the yolks to a ribbon. You can do this on a mixer, but it's much simpler to do it by hand if you so desire. All this is so far is just the egg yolks and the sugar. What I mean by a ribbon is when you see streaks left in the eggs after you've whipped it, like you can see here. At that point, you want to add the milk to it. And the vanilla bean as well. And then place it over a bain-marie or a pot of boiling water. And this is about a 12-minute cooking time. You got to consistently stir it until it's the consistency of regular whipping cream before it's whipped. And then you chill it, and it's done. Once you remove the pate from the freezer, it's best to just put it on a little bit of boiling water just to soften the mold. Just for about a minute. And then you take a serving plate or a serving pan and you turn it upside down, and it pops right out. Okay, once the crème anglaise is finished, and after you've unmolded the pâté, put the crème anglaise on the plate. Maybe draw a design with some raspberry sauce. And then slice the pâté. Onto the plate. And decorate with some fresh raspberries. And some mint. It's a very rich, very chocolatey dessert.